Rupert is in Clapham. Rupert, good evening.
Good evening, Dan. Thank you for taking my call. I acted as guarantor for a young man who was at university for his rent. I was asked to act as guarantor by the young man. I received an email from the company, the landlord, saying, "Will you act as guarantor for this young man?" I said yes. He's a friend of a son of mine. I said yes. I sent back the email. Within a day, I had an email from them saying, "You owe us £2,500, which they hadn't told me when they asked me to act as guarantor. I phoned them up and they said, "Well, you're the guarantor, you've signed now." And I said, "Well, look, and I only earn £25,000 a year."
Okay, Rupert, sorry. Did you sign something or was it just an email?
Just an email.
Okay, because for a guarantee to be valid, it has to be signed.
So it was just an email, but it was a signing email thing. You know,
it was a DocuSign document, was it?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
yes.
So that counts as a signature.
Okay, yeah, it was one of those DocuSign things. So I phoned them back and I said, "Look, I don't have that money." And they said, "Okay, well, you can set up a payment plan of £50 a month," whatever it was. And I said, "Okay, well, I'll try and do that while this young man gets himself together." He didn't get himself together. He subsequently became very unwell and ended up in a psychiatric hospital. He'd left the university. They then said they doubled it because they said the next term he also was contracted to that next term. So they doubled it to £5,000. And are now chasing me in court for the 5,000 plus interest plus more.
Ah, Rupert, you poor thing.
Yeah.
And the friend of yours, did you say it's a friend's son?
Yeah, he's a friend's son. He was on hard times.
I'm assuming the friend doesn't want to volunteer any money towards this.
Well, he hasn't got any money. He's now living in a hostel, a mental health hostel on universal credit.
The friend as well as his son?
No, that's the friend. That's the person whose contract it was, not my son. My son, it was just, that's how I know this young man, through my son.
Oh, sorry, a friend of your son?
Yes, a friend
I understand.
of my son.
Sorry, I thought you said a son of your friend. I misunderstood.
No, a friend of my son.
A friend of your son. Okay. Rupert, you did a wonderful thing here and you've landed in the doo-doo, haven't you?
I have.
What are you asking me? Are you asking me if there's a way of getting out of the guarantee?
Yes, for want of a better word, yes, is there? I mean, how legally tight is that?
Well, without reading the guarantee, I don't know. But if it's a proper guarantee from a firm of estate agents, I've signed them for my children when they went to university. They're pretty tight.
Yeah. Okay. So, in terms of so they've served court papers now. Are they likely to agree a settlement before it goes to court for a kind of small monthly amount?
Probably. But you can't guarantee it. Have you put your defence in yet? Because you don't really have one,
I haven't. No, no, not really. I just received the papers sort of a couple of days ago.
Yeah. I think what you need to do is offer instalments. I feel terrible for you, Rupert, and you've done a wonderful thing to help out a friend of your son, and it's landed really badly. But I just don't see how you would have a defence here, assuming the guarantee is valid, and I clearly can't advise on that without reading it, but one assumes it is. You're completely shafted.
Okay. Is that a formal opinion?
It's a very well-known legal phrase, yes.
Okay. Well,
how much are you going down for?
It's 6,000.
Wow, that's a lot of money.